Hello everybody, it is me, 𝐀𝐒𝐄𝐄𝐓𝐒. Let's talk about second year of medical school because it sucks. No, I'm kidding, it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad, but today kind of sucks. But yeah, so I just went on a walk. I was like, let me clear my head, get some fresh air. I have not left my apartment yet today. And so yeah, I'm out here in the streets. Is there fresh air? No, not really. Everything smells like dog shit, because you know, this is New York. But it smells better than my room and all the despair that I left behind in my room. Yeah, so I just walked about 10 blocks. It's like 8:30, 9 p.m., so only thing that was open was Target. So yeah, I took a little detour to Target. Bought myself a little, like, room scent thing, because I like good smelling things. What else did I do? I bought a scrubber for my bathroom. I was like, maybe that'll make me feel better. And then it was right next to a Krispy Kreme, so I was like, oh, it was my birthday a few days ago. Let me get my free dozen donuts. And I sure did. Yeah, so I can't decide if I'm gonna take this exam tonight or if I'm gonna take this exam because it closes at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I've been studying all day long. I don't know if my brain can actually handle like a 2-hour exam right now. But yeah, let's talk about how we got to this point in the first place. Let's talk about that real quick. So basically, the first exam, I'm realizing like this is the same thing that happened last year with the first year of med school. The first exam is rough for me for like so many reasons. First off, we've got my birthday is like the second week of school. Fashion week is also like the second week of school, which means that the casting started the week before. So it's just a lot of like non-school stuff going on. My partner came to visit me, which was super nice. He actually made me study a little bit more. But I'm just saying like a lot usually happens in like the first 2 weeks of September, especially for me. And that's usually the same time that we have our first exam, right? So I knew it was coming and I was trying to like study really hard every day that I wasn't at a casting or a fitting or a fashion show or doing my birthday shenanigans. I really did try, but like at the end of the day, it still caught up to me. I was at a show yesterday from 12 p.m. until about 6 p.m. I didn't get back until 6:30, and that's when I started studying yesterday. And I'm just like, ah! So it's been a lot. I really did try to like prioritize things better this year. Like when I knew that brain and behavior is like a really difficult class. It's a notoriously difficult class. So the original plan was actually to do the classwork, do Fashion Week, and not celebrate my birthday this year. But then I checked the calendar and I saw that my birthday actually fell on a Saturday for like the first time, and I don't know how many years that happened, but yeah. So I was like, a Saturday birthday? Wow, I gotta celebrate that one. So I did. I threw like a whole little party, shit like that. Took like a day to plan, a day to throw, a day to recover. You know the vibe. But yeah, so that, I think that kind of did throw a little bit of a dent into my study plans for sure. But so a lot of tonight is just like that realization of like, you make your bed and now you gotta lay in it. I don't know if that's how the saying goes, but that's what I'm saying, okay? But yeah, something that I'm definitely struggling a lot more with this year as opposed to last year is this idea and this myth of balance. And like, can you really do multiple things at one time? And like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can, but like, you're not gonna do anything well. And that's something that I've really been struggling with a lot this year, because I've realized like it's so weird because before med school, it was like the only thing I ever wanted to be in my life was like a doctor, you know? And then it's like I'm here and I'm finally following that dream. But like it's in these moments that I realize that I do want to be a little bit more than just a doctor. Like I still want to be like those other parts of me. Like when you're so like enveloped in medicine and like that's all you're doing, because that's what med school like tries to really get you to do. I feel like that's when you start to take notice of like the other parts of your identity and like your other like hobbies and interests and like passions in life. And I'm just realizing like it's okay to have other passions besides just medicine and like follow those. So now it's kind of like just coming to terms with like, yes, I want to be a doctor, but I also want to be more than just a doctor. Like, I also want to be like a decent partner. I also want to be, I don't know. I want to be a lot of things, but it's hard. It's really hard. I want to do YouTube. I want to do modeling. I want to do life still. And I feel like I will definitely get to points in this like doctor training where like I will have to give up those aspects of like who I am, but like I just feel like we're not there yet. And I'm really trying to push it and I'm really trying to like fit in these different activities, and I don't know if it's working or not. But yeah, so that's been pretty rough. Cause like just looking at Fashion Week and like how that's played out this year, it's like I can do Fashion Week this year since I'm a second year med student and we're still in the didactic years where we're in the books all the time and we kind of make our own study schedules, which is just like studying all the time basically. But next year I won't have a schedule like this, and next year I'll be on somebody else's schedule depending on what rotation I'm in, because that's when we start working in the hospitals. And at that point, I won't probably like 95% won't be able to do Fashion Week. Because in order to really do Fashion Week, you got to be there for the casting call, which could take hours on one day, the fitting, which could take hours on another day, and then the actual show day, which is like, can be anywhere from like 5 hours to like 8 or 9 hours. And it's like, the chances of me being available on all 3 of those occasions or all 2 of those occasions, whatever it may be, I think will be very rare to slim when I'm on somebody else's schedule. So just kind of coming to the terms with like next year, there probably won't be a Fashion Week. And that's just gonna have to be okay. But yeah, so next year is definitely an example of like when I gotta put a hard stop on like certain other hobbies, but hopefully I can make more YouTube videos. Because I definitely have not been making YouTube videos, and a huge part of that is like between juggling Fashion Week and SNMA and school and my birthday, because that was a whole thing. I haven't really had time to just like sit down in a room, film a video, think about like, you know, what I'm gonna say and shit like that. It's been hard. I think it'll get easier, especially in the winter time, but it's been difficult. Yeah, but those are just some like, you know, walking thoughts, some reflections on how second year is going so far. It is going, with or without me, it is going. But yeah, we're okay. I was like really stressed when I walked out, but I think I just get like that when like I don't have enough like outside, you know? But I'll be okay now. It's just a matter of, I think I'm gonna have to sit down and just take that exam right now. It's either that or wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and take it then, and I don't know if I wanna do that. Hello everybody, it is me, 𝐀𝐒𝐄𝐄𝐄𝐄𝐄𝐄. I look a little bit wild because I was just out walking in the rain. I needed some fresh air. I'm about to sit down and take my first exam of second year, brain and behavior. It has been a rough 3 weeks, but we are ready, or so I'm telling myself. Yeah, so the time is about like 9:30, so hopefully I'll be done by 11:30. How do I feel? Before I went for a walk, I felt like screaming, crying, vomiting a little bit. But now I'm feeling a little bit more clear-headed. I got my birthday donuts from Krispy Kreme, so like I feel like I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay, all right, let me go take this exam because my brain is like almost fried. I woke up around like 11:30, started studying at 12:30, took about an hour break, and now like it's like 9 p.m. That is not good for your brain. Oops. We're about to answer a bunch of questions on the brain, so it'll be fine. It'll be great. Yeah, so wish me luck. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so it's 11:30. Yeah, that was a bear. That exam was a bear, bro. But that's okay. We made it. We live to see another day. I'm gonna go eat some donuts. Maybe watch some TV. I mean, we have like 4 lectures tomorrow, so I'm just kind of like, what am I gonna do? But I am relieved. I feel like a weight has been lifted. Yeah. Oh, I need to go like scream or something. All right. Well, yeah, I'm done. I'm alive. Okay, bye.